Nothing more fun than unboxing a new rifle and sending the first few bullets downrange. For the last few years, they have been coming out with all kinds of new innovations, new special edition rifles that we've been privileged to test out, and I gotta tell you, this one does not disappoint. Some great new features that I'm gonna talk about. But you know, one of the things that isn't really new, it's actually old technology, is these hammer forged barrels. And I have literally just pulled this gun out of the box, didn't clean it, didn't do anything. Just straight out of the box, straight from the factory in Finland, mounted a scope on it, first 3 shots at the target and 2 of them are touching at 100 yards. Folks, that's the benefits of hammer forging. This whole break-in period stuff, unnecessary with Tikka and Sako rifles. One of the great things I love about these guns. But let's get into the features that make this specific special edition rifle so incredibly cool. So we'll start down here with the muzzle. The threaded muzzle provides the versatility to adapt the gun to the purpose. In other words, when I'm hunting, I really don't like a muzzle brake, just too loud on my ears and unnecessary. But man, do I ever love the recoil reducing features of a muzzle brake when I'm on the range or just having a fun day plinking. But when it's time to go fill the freezer, I simply unscrew the muzzle brake, screw on the threaded cap, and off I go. Super simple. The fluted barrel reduces weight, which is great for those long days in the field. And the Cerakote protective coating, not only does it look great, but it also means that when that harsh weather comes, the last thing you have to worry about is your rifle. And the bolt is Teflon coated. Yeah, I know, sounds strange, right? Because that's the stuff that they put on frying pans that you fry your bacon in, but they do it to create the most silky smooth action imaginable. It is really something you gotta try out. The oversized bolt handle makes for very easy handling, especially in those late season hunts when you got big gloves on. You'll really like that feature. And the set trigger, I can't even begin to emphasize just how beneficial of a feature this is. Not everybody's familiar with the word set trigger and don't completely understand what it does. The trigger functions just like normal. So for hunting purposes, close the bolt, pull the trigger, and away it goes. But the real benefit to a set trigger, and the difference is, with a simple push forward of that trigger, I have now reduced the trigger pull considerably. So that when I'm at the range, I use this set trigger feature for sighting in. And it takes away a lot of the air that happens with pulling the trigger. So it makes for a much more accurate rifle. Now, while hunting, if you're not very experienced with it, I recommend you not use this feature without a lot of practice, because it reduces the pull so much that when the adrenaline's pumping and you get so excited, sometimes you might, pull it off just a little bit prematurely. But man, oh man, when you are at the range and you're calm and relaxed and you're trying to dial in that rifle for the perfect zero, this is an unbelievable feature that is definitely going to make you a better shooter. And the black regular style pistol grip and black forend are soft touch to provide the ultimate grip in any weather conditions. And new this year is an ergonomically designed raised cheek piece. This is a great feature that helps to put your eye in line with your scope in a lot more comfortable and a faster manner. And if you haven't already noticed, this rifle comes available for right and left-handed shooters like myself. The right-handed model comes available in a wide variety of the most common calibers, including the 6.5 PRC. This is one of those rifles that you will be proud to own. It is one of those rifles that will last you a lifetime and that will certainly make you and I better shooters. But folks, this is limited edition, which means limited inventory. So don't delay. Get out there and get your hands on one today. You'll be glad you did.